I'm Patricia Angelescu. You know that clear pronunciation is imperative to communicate properly in English. You also know that inability to express yourself clearly limits your opportunities and affects your relationships. People shouldn't have to ask you to repeat what you said. In today's competitive environment, clear pronunciation and correct grammar are a must. Clear pronunciation means the level of clearness of phonics. Phonics means sounding out letters to make up words. An unpleasant pronunciation can hold you back in your career. A poor articulation can be both frustrating and embarrassing. The grammar of your spoken English is also very important because you have to produce correct sentences as you write or speak. Working on the clearness of your phonics and becoming well acquainted with the grammar of spoken English are effective methods that help you speak and write good English. Good English pronunciation does not mean perfect or neutral accent as some used to call it. There's no perfect accent in English. Don't try to sound like a Lord of England or the President of the United States. They also have accents. There are various regional accents among native English speakers in various English-speaking countries. Don't worry about your accent, as long as the clearness of your phonics is good. But if you don't practice the rules you learn, neither your pronunciation nor the grammar of your spoken English will improve. Improving your English may be the best you do to improve your life. English is not only the most useful language in the world, it is also one of the easiest languages to learn. Simple alphabet, easy plurals, words are short and don't change. And most importantly, English is spoken everywhere. Lesson 7 covers the following subject entries. The demonstrative pronouns, this, that, these, those. The demonstrative adjectives, this, that, these, those. Future tense, the 9 forms. Affirmatives, negatives, and questions using the will, shall markers. Adverbs order with the will marker. Other usages of the will and shall markers. The endings for nouns, pronouns, and modifiers had been dropped from English for centuries. That makes English easier to learn than any other language. Many languages such as German, French, Italian, Spanish depend on word endings or inflections, which makes them difficult to learn.
Either subjects or objects, nouns don't have in other languages the same form as they have in English. Apart from the singular demonstratives, this and that, and their plural forms, these and those, we don't use different forms to show gender and number of pronouns or adjectives in English.
Let's see what the demonstrative pronouns and adjectives, this, these, that, and those, are, and how they work.
The demonstratives, this, that, these, and those, are pronouns, or sometimes adjectives, that demonstrate or show where an object or person is in relation to a speaker. This, singular, and these, plural, refer to an object or person that is in the proximity of the speaker. That, singular, and those, plural, refer to an object or person that is further away from the speaker. They also demonstrate or show a sense of emotional or psychological distance or even disdain in relation to a speaker.
Don't forget, the demonstratives, this, that, these, and those, demonstrate a physical closeness or distance, or a sense of emotional or psychological distance, or even disdain in relation to a speaker.
Demonstratives show or demonstrate. 1. Physical closeness or distance. Who owns that car? Distant. Is this Dan's book? near. You're going to wear these? Near. 2. A sense of emotional or psychological distance or even disdain, as in, that has nothing to do with me. Distant. This is a nice surprise. Near. This is the best you can do? Near. Position of demonstratives in a sentence. A. Before the noun. This world keeps turning round. B. Before the word one. Dan's car is nicer than that one. C. Before an adjective plus noun. Do you remember that wonderful day in September? D. Alone when the noun is understood. I'll never forget this.
Don't forget, we use demonstratives in reference to a speaker. You must remember that what is near you may be further away from me, and vice versa. The demonstratives can also demonstrate or show a sense of emotional or psychological distance, or even disdain in relation to a speaker.
What's that you're holding? This is an egg. Here, catch it. Oops, that's a mess. What are these? Holding 2 books. Those are books.
Make sure that you use this, that with singular non-countable nouns, and these, those with plural countable nouns. These, the plural of this, and those is the plural of that.